Welcome to Trade with Victor. We've got Victor over here. He's a professional trader, done amazing things for his clients as well as for himself. And we are going to start creating some content for beginners, intermediate traders, and pro traders. And we're going to spill the beans. We're going to look at what successful traders do, how do they see the market, what is their psychology, what is their process, and we're going to run through all of that. So thank you so much, Victor. I'm very excited for this journey with you, man.
Thank you very much for having me once again, brother.
Let's jump into it, man. The first question that I have for you today is beginner traders, right? Like there's a lot of beginner traders, especially on YouTube, searching for information to actually get consistent. Like the process is brutal, especially when you start out. There's so much information out there, and it's very hard for beginner traders, especially because they don't have any prior knowledge, to know exactly what to focus on and what is the process that they should follow to get to the stage where they can actually risk their capital and see if they can make some money. All right. So the first question that I have for you is, what is the process? Where should a beginner trader start to start seeing some results, and how long do you think they should test the waters before actually risking their capital?
Okay, so it's very, very achievable now. Not like when we started, because when we started, this resources, like even what we are doing now, weren't there. Like it's there, but it's not accessible the way it is now. A lot of people don't know that I have to actually go get a mentor for myself. So what I will advise a beginner trader is to first of all accept the fact that you want to be a profitable trader. Okay, then go replicate that thing from someone that is already doing it. It's simple. You go out there, you see people that have already started trading with good track record. Get a mentor to hold your hand, get the knowledge, get the capital that is required to use for trading, because you can't be playing around with $100, $500 and wanting to be profitable. So it's something that it's a combination of ingredients to qualify someone professional trader. And this has to do with knowledge. It has to do with a proper mentorship. It has to do with, because proper mentorship leads to risk management, proper risk management. You need to have the structure that builds a profitable trader. And that structure can only be given from a proven system,
That makes sense, man.
I don't know if that answers your question,
Yeah,
but
of course, man.
it go around knowledge. Yeah, knowledge as a newbie, you coming into this industry, you have to understand that there are a lot of information out here. So you need to meet the right person. How do you know the right person? Look at their result. Is it what you want to have? Is it where they are? You have to be able to do your own due diligence to say that, yes, I want to be a doctor because I want to practice my profession, just like this some, like, you have to have somebody you're looking up to.
I got
That's
you.
that's the easiest way to manifest stuff, like in any field, in any career. You have
Yeah.
to it's replicatable, so you have to look up to someone that already have done it.
Of course, man. Now, on that point, Victor, obviously there's a lot of information out there, all right? When you go into YouTube and search profitable trading strategies for 2026, you got to get a list of thousands of videos. What I want to know now is, how do you filter out all the information that's nonsense, and like especially when you're starting out, because you're very susceptible to just listening to anyone, like you can follow everything and anyone, and it's not necessarily that you're going to see results out of that. So what would you say is the filtering mechanism that beginner traders should be aware of when they are looking for information? You just mentioned results as one big thing to get that person to follow, but what else would you say? How do you sift out nonsense?
It's like failure in the process of success.
Yeah.
You must fail. You will fall into stuff that you don't want to continue learning. Okay, so for example, when I started, I like to use myself as example because I think that's the clearest scenario I can describe to anyone. So you have to understand that you need to know how to take this trade yourself. Okay, so when you prioritize your subconscious mind to say that you don't know this, So you want to know it.
Yeah.
Every time you think of trading, you want to think of how to analyze chart yourself. So this approach to learning these things is what would help you to acquire the strategy you want, because your hunger of getting those information and to filter those nonsense out of the strategy you are using is you just adapting to a particular strategy. There's no ingredients on these things. You have support and resistance, it's called demand zone, and it's still support and resistance. Okay. Inefficiency is called fair value gap, and it's still gap in the market. So you need to understand that these things are called different names, but you just want to see how it works. That's why I emphasize that you have to look at somebody that is already doing what you want to do and just go for what they know.
Yeah.
That's the simple way to go about it,
Yeah, man.
because a lot of people call it different languages.
And that can confuse you as well as a
That
beginner.
can confuse you
Because
as a
now it
beginner.
feels like, oh, this guy is like he's got a support and resistance strategy. This guy's got
Yes.
a supply and demand strategy, but it's the same
Yes.
thing, but you think it's
It's
two different things.
yes. So you have to understand that price action remain price action, support and resistance remain support and resistance, trend remain trend. So
Yeah.
you have to learn how to join the market.
Yeah.
Learn that you need to understand the three type of trend in the market. You need the basis of becoming a trader, excuse me, is what you need, and you can't get that even if you see it free. You will not know how to implement them. So that's why you need somebody that's actively in the system doing that same routine every day, every week,
Yeah.
to to work with you, because that's the only way you can accelerate. You can't put those puzzle yourself, even if they hand over the information to you. So I strongly recommend a beginner trader to first find knowledge, and where you find knowledge is from existing results.
Yeah, of course, man. One thing that I would quickly also want to know, Victor, is how hard is it for beginners to actually grasp the concepts? You know, like let's say someone comes in and they don't understand anything. How how simple is trading actually? Because a lot of people think that trading is this thing that is very, very hard to crack. But essentially, like you said, it all comes down to the knowledge that you get. But I also feel like the more you simplify things, the better your results is going to be at the end of the day. So, how important is it to have a simple proven system rather than complicated things and thinking, oh, this is such a hard thing to crack? You know, like the mindset behind it.
Trading is a personal, it has to do with the person behind the screen most of the time. Like
Yeah.
80% of trading is not strategy. Okay, it's the person behind this. The so that's why I said you need a mentor, because when you get his strategy, you can easily go to any platform, YouTube, AI, just ask. You will see different strategies. They can
Yeah.
align it. So, but now, when it comes to trading, it's human behavior rather. It's you start behaving towards that market when you involve your money to it, because your money comes with your needs, and your needs are your priorities, and then it affects your decision making, because emotion hikes.
Of
So
course.
you need to have a mentor that will tell you that this account, this is how you treat it. So when you say, how do somebody simplify trading?
Yeah.
I will refer back to getting a plan for your accounts and having someone that have done it. Like for example, I have taken one like couple of challenges that I
Yeah.
have created for myself. These challenges, I'm not creating it to impress anybody. Many people don't even, the media guys don't know it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have to start showing it out there, so I can strengthen my courage to say that I did all of these things. So
Yeah.
first, when you learn a strategy, you need to apply the like practice. The practicing is not just coming to take random trades. The practice is knowing that I didn't want to continue my education because I want to be a trader. So I was expected to spend 4 or 5 years in the college, but now I'm going to invest this 4 or 5 years to my trading charts. I'm paying $1,000 every semester in the school, and now I'm not going to be taking this money to any institution rather than investing it in myself. So
Yeah.
you need to understand that you have to take it serious. That's
Yeah.
the only way
Yeah.
clarity comes. Once you have purpose, the clarity is easy because then you're not going to go risk all your $1,000 in just an execution. You create plan for it.
Yeah.
And one thing about trading is that the moment, like my students, everyone that is in the group, whether you're just joining today, you're funding a live account.
Yeah.
This has taught me to say that even if you are not the one executing the setups, the feelings around money you will start seeing yourself, because I put these people into a long term perspective,
Yeah.
and I let them understand that like you have to develop your mindset out of who you are before, because everything around money is is something that we don't want to give out, but we have to give it out to get it back. I don't know if you
Absolutely. Yeah,
understand.
absolutely, man. It's like it's an energy. It's an energy transfer. The moment you risk it, it's the moment that you really take it serious and try to make things work. The moment you try to get things just for free, the more confused you're gonna get, and the less serious you're gonna take your goal. So I completely understand you on you have to like the moment you invest in yourself is the moment that you really take it serious.
Yeah. So a beginner trader should always find the knowledge and don't go for free resources. It's not because Victor sells course, it's
Yeah.
because you have to understand that trading require specific information. And
Yeah.
this specific information is what you need to keep repeating, like keep doing it, even if it get boring. You
Yeah.
need to keep doing it.
Yep.
So it's not complicated. It can be very simplified, and you just wake up and know that this is the setup I need to find. First, you find the trend. Second, you find your confluence in the chart. And then the next, you wait for your execution. It's not complicated. These three
Yeah.
steps: come, find a trend. Okay, now fine. It's on a bullish or bearish, it's ranging. You get to understand this particular um, type of trend you are in. And then the next one is the setup. When am I expected to hope on? Where am I seeing my confluence? If you
Yeah.
find your confluence, you evaluate those setups. Those are the opportunity you see in the market based on your own confluence, and you execute based on that. Don't over risk. If you are risking one, expect two and above. Just is simplified,
Yeah.
and it can easily be become a habit if you keep doing it. You see?
Absolutely. Thanks,
So
Victor. Really appreciate it, man. Very valuable insights. We just want to also tell the audience that they can click in the description below. There's going to be one link that takes them to your courses, to your signals, to your portfolio management as well. And there's also another link in there where they can get the beginner to pro roadmap to see exactly how you think about the market, how you dissect the market, and how you trade. Everything is in there, and they can decide which one they want to choose, and they can click it in the description below. Thank you so much, Victor. Really appreciate it, man.
thank you very much. I appreciate your time as well.
Thanks, man.